Aloha! Welcome back to my channel. This is Jonathan. I received this amazing gift. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. And it was two people who a year ago I didn't even know they existed, and now I would consider them good friends. I want to thank Jaime Kelly of Wandering Mountain Bardic Path and Gerald of Tarostache and the Hermit Mage for sending me this surprise gift. It means a lot, more than I could even express with words. So thank you so much for sending this amazing deck to me, and I just wanted to have just a little fun doing the unboxing. And you know what? I think I need I think I need a little more light, so just give me one moment. There we go. Hopefully that's better lighting for everybody. So the thing that really kind of struck home for me getting this from friends is that the creator, Nicky Ferrada, lives and creates and sends these from Santa Cruz, California, which just happens to be my hometown. So it's like triple whammy kind of thing going on here with this deck. Came with this beautiful star card, so we already know what the star card is going to look like. And a great little thank you card came with it too. Thank you for supporting the Star Seeker Tarot. May it inspire you to dream, guide you into truth, awaken your magic. With love, Nicky. And then it's www.starseekertarot.com if you want to order yourself one of these decks, which you might want to after the walkthrough. Nice little tuck box, kind of, not tuck box, what are these called? Clamshells, yeah. Nice, it's very smooth, and nice box. Let's see. I want to make sure there's enough room. So here's the backs. Beautiful nightscape, right? With the star there. Had to pull out the little star lamp for this one. I love this purple eggplant kind of sides here. Put that down for a moment. Let's look at the book. It's beautiful. I love this key, and then on the back there's a keyhole. So, and then this is a nice little book. I don't know if I call it little. I mean, I guess it is little, but like it's definitely not the chunky monkey we get with the Modern Love Tarot. It's a nice thick book. This one though does have 100 pages, surprisingly, considering it looks very small. And then I don't know if you can tell, but it is definitely packed. Has some good spread, the way forward spread. That looks like an interesting one. I'll have to try that one out for sure. Honoring Dream spread, the Star Seeker spread. Ooh. And then get into the Arcana. You don't get pictures, but you get a nice chunky write-up. Why am I saying chunky so much? And it talks about the art, right? So, just as an example, here we have the Fool card, right? And then starting here in the second paragraph, the figure in this card is pictured with eyes closed, stepping from one stone to the next. She may not be able to see with her eyes, but in her heart, she knows she's following the right path. She also has a guide close by, helping her to make the best choices for her highest good. She carries no bags and has no long-term plan. From one stone to the next, her purpose will unfold in time. Wow. That is some gorgeous writing. So just that like little description of the card is like, I'm definitely want to sit down with these and just kind of devour it that way. So yeah, and the minors have just as much of a write-up as the majors there. And then they have a section here which is interesting: Tarot exercises and meditations. Nicky. Meditation for connecting and grounding before reading. That's a pretty cool one. Asking for guidance with your reading. Tarot story exercise. That's nice for writers. Intuitive exercise for anyone who still feels like their intuition is not necessarily as strong as they want them to have it. Journey into the tarot cards. Ooh, sounds interesting. And then about the creator. So let's find out a little more about Nicky. Nicky is a tarot reader, teacher, and a designer of lovely things. Also a daydreamer, adventure seeker, and life lover. She is based in Northern California, surrounded by majestic redwood trees, ocean, and a lot of sunshine. You can find Nicky doing tarot things here. thevanmystic.com. So I guess apparently this was originally a Kickstarter. When did this come out? 2020. Okay. So it's only just came out last year. Very cool. Okay. Let's get to these cards. I love this Fool, actually. Just because of the simplicity and that, like, stepping from floating rock to floating rock. So I'm guessing this is kind of a photo collage deck, because it's kind of, I can't really call it a full photo collage, because obviously some of it was drawn, it's just got filled in with photo. Or just got drawn, I guess, I don't know. Like, that pentacle doesn't look like a photo. Here is our magician with the 4 suits, the 4 elements. Interesting that both hands are down and kind of like hovering over the pentacle, which represents the material. So then you get that crow or maybe hawk figure. If you can see that in the chest there. So these definitely rose petal. So if you don't like rose petal, these might not be for you, but I don't know. I'll do the shuffle test at the end. That feels, I don't know, I like this rose petal feel. Just makes me want to pet the cards. So here we have the High Priestess, which is interesting because she's very mysterious. You don't even see her face, right? Walking towards the moon and carrying stardust or... Oh, I see. And then I almost missed this. So there's 2 crystals that she just walked through, and it's a dark crystal and a white crystal. And I think they're mirror images of each other, just one is black and one is white, which is very interesting. Here we have the Empress. Get the baby bump going on. And her hair is, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, focus. Okay, well, I don't know if you got to see it, but her hair is wheat. Like the image, like a photo of wheat, and then cut out the hair shape. Very cool. I like that it's like, it is photo collage, but it is not at the same time. Here, I always like seeing these two next to each other. Oh my god, and look. The hill lines up perfectly, doesn't it? That is a beautiful pairing right there. And I love how his cloak is a storm cloud. And let's see, we have the Hierophant. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to cut it off there like that. Wow. So I love that, like, his cloak is, it looks like a nebula, but then inside is an image of a galaxy. Right where his solar plexus? Yeah, solar plexus would be. That's very sweet. I love the added touch of the rainbow, and you have the sun and the moon. Everything's just balanced. Oh, that's interesting. We still get the two horses, but the person is not in a chariot. They're just kind of... Are they walking beside the horses? Floating between the horses? It's an interesting image there, huh? Oh, I love this strength card, especially because the, let's see, the lion here looks so happy. And they're just taking a nap together in the sun. That is a gorgeous Hermit card. Instead of holding a lantern, he's holding a galaxy, or like the... Yeah, it looks like a galaxy. That's pretty cool. The wheel, the spider web, which is very interesting because it's like you still see that wheel shape, right? And here we have the spider near the top of the wheel, and there's the prey near the bottom of the wheel, right? So it's still, you still can read the wheel with this. Are you the spider or are you the prey, right? The wheel ever change. That's an interesting take on the wheel. Justice, just hanging in the balance, right? Oh, I love those moons there. That's very that's cool. The hanged one instead of the hanged man. And that's definitely a they them. It's interesting. They're not just hanging from their ankle, right? It's almost like they're doing silks and just kind of relaxing, almost like they're hanging in a hammock over the ocean, just chilling, trying to touch the moon. Very interesting take on this card. Oh, death. I love this death card. That starscape in the cloak itself, like you just get absorbed by eternity, right? At death. Whether you believe in reincarnation or not, you definitely get absorbed, right? I mean, think about it. If you're buried with a tree over you, you're nourishing that tree, right? So just that constant cycle of life, death, and rebirth. We're all just star stuff, right? Temperance. I love that the gown is made from a photo of the moon. That's gorgeous. I love that little touch there. And it almost looks like she is pouring like starlight or something. It's very cool. I like this Temperance card. Temperance is one of my cards I like to look for. There's multiple cards. I mean, who am I kidding? I love all the cards. It's not why we're here. Oh, the devil. I love this devil. Because you can't even see the full devil. You just see that the hands have like these threads attached to the pinkies, like pinky swear. And then draped around the neck, but like so loosely you could just you could either break it or pull it off your head or pull it off the finger if you wanted to. So obviously they're there because they want to be there. You can almost see a face here, not quite. That's an interesting devil right there. The tower. Wow, that is a... Not only is it a tower, but they built it on top of this giant pillar of stone. I mean, wow. Wait, is that ocean too? It's like it's surrounded by ocean at the same time. That's... wow. Okay. That's a deep tower card, I gotta say. Deep, get it? Haha. Sorry, couldn't help myself. The star card is special to me because, like I said, in some of my interviews, when I first got into the tarot, I was in summer camp, and one of the first things I did was paint the star card. So that card has like a really deep connection for me. Even though all my birth card and soul card and all that stuff, none of them are this. It still has a strong pull for me, especially because I didn't know the associations with the cards. Like, I know the Hermit was Virgo, and for me Virgo's always been the water bear, not the water bear. They show like a virgin carrying a jug pouring water. Usually I've seen it so many times, so just I immediately associated this image with Virgo, even though it was Aquarius, right, if I remember right. And so yeah, the star is special to me, and so that's why the fact that I got the star card, which makes sense because it's the Star Seeker Tarot, so probably everyone got the star card, but it's still like, I don't know, something extra special, right? The moon. I don't see any figures at all. Huh. No wolves, no crayfish. Nothing. Oh wow, I just noticed though, I'm looking so hard for the details here, I almost missed this. Get the full cycle of the moon. You got full moon up here, new moon here, halves, gibbous and crescents here, right? That's amazing. Okay, this is an amazing pairing right here. It's interesting that the sun looks, it's like no one could inhabit this land, and looks very dry and like sun baked, right? So kind of, I don't know, the sun usually is like happiness, right? So, but this almost looks like the pinnacles in California. So, you know, everyone loved going to the pinnacles. It's like this awe-inspiring moment when you actually get there and see this in person. So, I get that. But it's just interesting that neither one of these has a figure in it. Judgment is a true phoenix rising from the flames here, right? Just that single figure. Because, right, judgment is about self, right? It's about feeling judged, judging others, but also that rebirth, that like sparking open of a new life. That is you, right? That is you embracing a new version of yourself. So I kind of like that it's just a single figure for the Judgment card. Oh wow, this is... wow. So the world is just... I don't even know how to take in this card. It's speaking to me for sure, but it's like not my usual with what I get with the world, that completion, that like connection to all. I mean, I do kind of get that connection all with the Starscape, but it's also, wow, okay. I'm gonna have to sit with this one for a little while, I think. Oh, and we have an extra major arcana here. The Womb. Okay. I gotta see what this is here. The Womb. I am here, waiting and receiving, in passive hibernation. I am not ready to transform, though I am not resisting. I am surrendering. I wait, and I am open. I embrace, and I allow myself to grow, to ebb, and to flow with the natural rhythm and progression of life. I wait. I watch as my environment feeds me, and I expand in response. Soon I will grow too large for the comfort of this embryo. I will puncture these walls and push forward to meet the air. I will take the gifts that sustain me in suspension and meet them with my own. Things are moving even if you are not aware of it yet. For now, observe, absorb, and flow. You will know when it is time to take action. Keywords: receive, nourish, surrender, patience. And they even have reversed, right? Forcing impatience. Okay, I could see that. Wow. That's a cool card. I would really love to read for each one of these cards, but I think we'd be here all day if I did that. So here we have the Ace of Pentacles. I love that it's Dandelion Field. Oh, that's interesting. Two of Pentacles. Looks like she's stepping from amethyst chunk to amethyst chunk, while carrying two moon. Oh no, that is Pentacles. For a second I thought they were moons. Oh, I love this Three of Pentacles. It's like, since the three is all about building with others, it's just showing how each of us has a piece of the whole, right? Some things you need more than one person to build, and this is that card where it calls on you to call on others. I love that about how it's like the three chunks make the whole. And each one has a piece. Yeah. 4. That's interesting. She's very meditative. This is not what I would... Oh, okay. I kind of get it now. We have the mountain, right? But then it's mirror imaged up here, so they are surrounded by mountain, right? They are totally surrounded by earth. So it's like they think they're free, but they're really entrapped. Wow. Okay. I can live with that. 5 of Pentacles. You just see this hooded figure leaning on a tree, and I'm assuming a winterscape here. Another one I'm going to have to sit with, I think. 6 of Pentacles. I'm reaching for the handouts. I love this. This is a great 7 of Pentacles. Like, she's pouring out her own and feeding all 7 seeds that she's planted. It's like she's feeding them with herself. Oh, the one thing I love about this is that they're all a little different instead of all being the same, right? Because he's learning, he's still honing his skills. Is that? And then we have another little galaxy sitting there. Oh, that's a beautiful 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is another one of my cards. You know, Virgo. I love this Starscape cloak. Oh, this is beautiful. I love this image here. Page of Pentacles looks like they're just getting into magic. They're just learning. There's the crystal ball, there's the crystal, there's all the books. And they're learning. Oh, this speaks of the Knight of Pentacles, patience and being able to just go step by step, right? Making the right step when necessary. Oh, that's beautiful. Do I keep saying that's beautiful? I think I am. Queen of Pentacles. Here you have the rabbit. Here she's got her arm thrown over her head. She was reading. There's the butterflies. Kinda, I don't know. I'm not sure how to take that arm draped over her head like that. Beautiful card though. Oh, that's a great king. That is beautiful. I love the like beams of sunrise, sunset, kind of just beaming out of the tip of the sword there. Gorgeous. Oh, I think my light just died. Let me see what's going on. Oops. Okay, let's see here. 2 of Swords. It's interesting that instead of crossed in front of their chest, they're reaching out with them. Oh, that's interesting. 3 of Swords. Still get the sorrow, right? But instead of it. My whole universe got stabbed. Instead of my heart got stabbed, my whole universe got stabbed. Right, that's just what I'm feeling from this card. Ugh. Four of Swords. Oh, I love that subtle little rainbow right there. And the swords are wind chimes. Five of Swords. Interesting take on the subject. Neither one of them look very happy. Oh, instead of a boat, here we have them walking on a path in the sky leading to a glowing doorway. Wow, okay. Huh. Okay, I said I wasn't going to read, but I want to know more about that. Why is it that way? Two people have fled conflict in their village and now seek refuge in a sacred oasis. It has been a difficult road, and to be so close is the greatest relief of a lifetime. They walk the sacred sky bridge toward the door of light. In the light world, they can recover and be cared for until they are ready to move on to a better life. Wow, okay. The Six of Swords represents a challenging but necessary transition. Okay, that's basic info. But I just wanted that description. I love that that's the first thing in there too. Wow, okay. Seven of Swords. They're hiding in the cave with the swords, huh? Instead of there being a encampment behind them. Oh. So this is a very interesting Eight of Swords for me, because this hand offering another sword, or the eighth sword, I guess. Wow. Huh. I'm just kind of taking this in. It's very... I'm not sure how to... Oh yeah, it's another one of those get it... Go and look in the book. Probably mangled the accent. Sorry, Simon. Nine of Swords. Wow. She's got this snake wrapped around her arm, a bear up behind her, all these swords pointed at her. That's interesting. It almost looks like the swords are starting to evaporate. Huh. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords. It's funny that's a close-up of him. I do like this Queen of Swords. She seems strong. And I like how they mirrored this texture, so it really gives that feeling of like armor or clothing. They, I keep saying they. Well, yeah, Nicky. Could be a they. King of Swords. Just meditating in the sky. Doesn't have to hold his sword, it just floats right next to him. Ace of Wands. Very similar to the vibe of the Ace of Swords, huh? Same fiery energy, which is kind of interesting. Two of Wands. One wand here, one wand there. Contemplating. Right? Oh, that's an interesting Three of Wands. Are they coming or going? Because there's the shoreline right here. But is it they're arriving and just looking at the moon, or is it that they're looking at the moon as they head out? Three of Wands. Four of Wands. Marriage, right? Celebration. Cards are thick enough. I keep thinking I'm picking up two. Oh. That's an interesting take on the Five of Wands. Normally you see five people fighting. Here it's like the wands are her jail cell in a way, I guess? Or what? I'm not sure. Okay. I know. I keep going back to the book, but I don't understand. A warrior fights to break free from her prison, pushing against the cell window with her wand. In her panic, she's forgotten that her wand is magical. She wields it like a common stick, pushing out with brutal force. The window bars are also wands of magic, and a spell holds them in place against her human strength. She has the power and magic to break free from this prison, but she is so lost in a panic, she hardly remembers who she is. She must step back and recenter herself in order to discover the best way forward. Okay. See, and those other cards that I've been feeling a little conflicted with, I'm going to have to read their little write-ups, obviously. But this is an unboxing, not a hardcore walkthrough, right? Six of Wands. Riding her wand like a broomstick, right? Oh, this is interesting with the two purple wands versus the five red fiery wands. So there, she's still standing up for herself, right? And her differences and who she is. Eight of Wands. Oh, that snake coiled around there. That's an interesting touch. Well, this Ten of Wands actually is like, okay, you got a good grip. You're almost there. Just keep going. You're almost there. Doesn't feel quite as oppressive as the Ten of Wands usually feels to me for some reason. Page of Wands. Are they doing weather magic or something? What? I'm not sure what's going on here. Well, that is a happy-go-lucky Knight of Wands, isn't it? They look ecstatic. Queen of Wands sitting on top of a tree. It's a purple one. Oh, I love it. They still have the black cat. Alabast. Oh, and they gave the King of Wands his own cat. No, salamanders though. I guess all the aces have those rays emanating out of them, huh? I love this Ace of Cups. Talking about the emotion, but also the third eye, intuition. I love how they're filling each other's cups, but it's also like an arch, like hugging them almost. They're dancing from rock to rock. Four of Cups. Let me see that for a second. Yeah. No tree. I just, I like my trees and my 4 of cups. Well, that's an interesting take on things. It's not children giving each other flowers, but it's still like those happy memories vibe. Seven of Cups. Snake, glowing cup. She's looking right at it. Oh, leaving those cups and rocks behind. Stepping through a gateway somewhere else, apparently. Oh, the tree moved to the 9 of Cups, it looks like. Well, that's fine with me. That's a beautiful 9 of Cups. Enjoying her time under the tree with her cups. That's beautiful. It's like you're under the water looking up at this family swimming together. Actually, oh yeah, their hair is stars. Stars. So I wonder if that's the royal family, right? Because there is... Oh, I guess there's only 3. But that could be the child. That's beautiful. I love this 9 of Cups. Knight of Cups. Whale tail. Giving thanks to the whales, right? Or maybe hunting the whales. That's a gorgeous Queen of Wands. I love that hair. I love the tail. And the moon. And then finally, if things... Oh wow, that's cool. Because, you know, they all got star hair, right? And then here, it's like his cup exploded. And here we have, like, is that all? That's all him, right? And then it's up top of his head. Top of his head has become his new cup, I guess. But this is all him. The whole thing is him. Wow. Okay, let's see how these shuffle. Now that is a chunky deck, isn't it? That's such a nice shuffle. I forgot I was even making a movie. Oh my goodness. This deck has some energy for sure. Like, okay, so the overhand thing doesn't do so good with Rose Petal. That's the one thing I don't like about Rose Petal. I can shuffle, riffle shuffle pretty easily for the most part. Children of Litha, not so much. Most other Rose Petals I can do a riffle shuffling. It's the overhand thing that always seems to get sticky. So, and that is why I like riffle shuffles. Of course, these are some fake cards. Wow, okay. Let us get a great interview. Let's see. I do a 6-card interview normally. So let me move some of these things just so I have enough room. So our first card here is Tell Me About Yourself. We get the Magician. Oh my god, this deck is magic. What are your strengths as a deck? King of Cups. Wow, okay. Well, we definitely got some major magic going on here in this deck. And what are your limits as a deck? 4 of Swords. Huh. Not as good as hanging up the sword and just resting. You gotta do, I see. Okay, so what are you here to teach me? Oh, I love that. Oh, I don't know if you can see that bottom card. There you go. That's one bad thing about filming. You need those little pocket decks. Okay, so the next one is how can I best learn and collaborate with you? 3 of Cups. Ah, 2 of Cups and 3 of Cups. You saw me shuffle. Well, I guess, yeah. And what is the potential outcome of our relationship? 5 of Cups. Oh, okay. I can see that. You will be there for me. Even in the hardest of times. Okay. 8 of Wands. So that is the amazing, amazing Star Seeker Tarot. Thank you again, Jaime and Gerald. You guys are amazing, beautiful friends, and I'm forever grateful for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe and the bell ding-a-ling to make sure that you get any notifications. Until next time, aloha. So that is the Star Seeker Tarot. Thanks for watching. Thank you again, Jaime and Gerald. You guys are amazing, and I'm so grateful for your friendship. For those of you who are new, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell so that you don't miss any of my content. Thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, aloha!